Hello, Mass Effect Nation. Welcome to, I think this is episode 8 of the Mass Effect Let's Play. Let's Play. Let's make a pizza. Press pizza key. Okay. Still gonna file our resume with the Mass Effect Relay. It's gonna tell us.
Desperate for that job.
Yeah, once again, there's no job openings. Mass Effect Relay will call you on Monday if anything changes. You just hear the phone ring. Hello? Hello, this is Mass Effect Relay. Were you still interested in, in that job? Well, yes, sir. Yes, I was, sir. Okay. So, we had a few more side quests we had to do on the Citadel. And there's still one more keeper we had to find. I wonder if he, she, or it, or whatever is down there somewhere. I don't believe we've been down there yet. Or maybe even in the C-Sec Academy. Commander Shepard always moves at a jog, but it's just a light jog. He doesn't want to get too strenuous. No, I don't see any keepers down here. Let's go check the C-Sec Academy. I believe we have a quest or two maybe down there. We have to talk to that Volus who was worried about Shorben, his partner, killing him or something.
Right.
Volus paranoia bullcrap.
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tally. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
For some reason it looks blurry when the elevator is moving. You can see it coming in and out of focus. I think that has
Maybe it's
something...
the vibration of the elevator.
I think it might have something to do with the mod too, because I'm using the medium extreme graphics mod to make the graphics better, since it is an older game. Hey, let's go talk to that guy over here again. Even though we are broke. Ah, we scanned that one already. Dang.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
And we can afford... Oh. We can't afford the biotic amps. That's not as good as what we have. Pretty much we can't afford an upgrade yet. Maybe soon. I know we're missing a keeper, but I always get them all. I never miss one. I don't think I've been everywhere. No, I haven't. See, I haven't been everywhere. Here in the Citadel, here in C-Sec. I don't think I've been up in the tower, maybe?
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
The Volus are from cartoon
I was afraid
universe.
Shorben would kill me to get the data, so I... Well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But... Well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Hello, Commander.
All this over some little tiff. I had to run all over the Citadel. There's nothing in here. Tally's just energetic.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Well, are you? No, I'm joking. Oh, I know where the last keeper is. It's in the only place we haven't been to yet, which is the spaceship docking area. Okay. See, I told you I could get them all. This guy doubted me. Why did you doubt me? He's like just looking at me. He stopped typing. Oh crap! Run away. Okay. Huh. You can see the offices and stuff. That's interesting.
I couldn't imagine having to come up with the architectural design of all of this.
That's crazy. I wonder how much of this was actually built and how much of it was just found, because supposedly this used to be all Prothean stuff. The Citadel. And they just found it and moved in. And that's why we don't know anything about the Keepers, because they were just there.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Wonder how she got that information. See, I feel lost without the elevator music now. I'm used to it playing so much. Now it's just like this dreadful silence. The most awkward silence. Where is the quietest place in the universe? Well, it's on that elevator. Sorry.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Yeah, the Normandy is a very special ship.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
It's one of a kind, and it's a experimental ship built with some Turian help, and pretty much it can go invisible on scanners for a short period of time. And it's really, really, really high tech. It's 3 times as fast and twice as powerful as ships from its size. Level up!
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security.
She
Now we
already
are
said
level
that.
10. Well, they usually have a specific line or two they say per zone you're in. Cool. Well, what do you want to do here? We have a lot of choices. I would like to put one into Spectre every round, and so we can eventually unlock Unity, so we can resurrect party members. Because that's kind of a useful thing to have in combat.
Well,
And then there's crowd control, pretty much locks an enemy. You can't hurt it for a specific period of time, but it won't do anything. It's like freeze, puts it into stasis, biotic stasis. You can always put some points in the pistols, because it's the only gun he'll really ever use. And he could use the accuracy boost.
yeah.
In my opinion, I'd say Spectre training and
Pistols, yeah.
Because, I mean, this increases the damage and duration of all powers and attacks, and increases health, accuracy, and accuracy per second, which I pretty much means it reduces the recoil. Garrus? Garrus, okay. So, we have many choices with Garrus, too.
Assault rifles.
That's always a good one.
What's damping again?
Oh, damping itself is a stun, is an AoE stun, and you eventually can get a better advanced version of damping, but first you have to level to it. And each level in between increases the AoE range of all your attacks.
Well, he's basically tanking. He should probably have more armor.
Yeah, that's true. There we go. And tally. Ooh, can use decryption skill on hard objects. I almost want to do that because she could hack the highest level stuff required that needs decryption.
Yeah. She does have an okay amount, and well.
That's really because if we come across anything we can't get into, then we have to leave it behind. That sucks. I don't know. I think we should.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Because I mean, if anything, this will increase her damage. And give her the highest level of her AoE damage and weapon overheat ability. So she's pretty powerful right now, actually. Her name is Tali. So we have to speak to the ambassador, and he'll provide us with a ship and a crew to try and take Saren down. Since we're right here.
They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Shut up.
Used to have an office here.
Right here?
Spent half my time doing
That would actually be really cool. It's not like it would ever rain or anything. It'd be hard to focus. Well, it is kind of quiet. Huh. Garrus, you and your lies.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her,
That's
sir.
a great gift.
I know you will, Commander.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap. It is perfect for a Spectre.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Ta-da!
I'll stop him.
See, all this was pretty much a
We
prologue.
have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
You know, Ambassador Aldina, Bladder, whatever his name is, Ambassador Aldina, even though he seems like he's kind of a jerk, he's kind of really good for humanity. Because the other races push humanity around because they're new, and he kind of is tenacious enough to stand up for them, and he has humanity's best interest in heart.
Right.
Pretty much.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
Tell me everything. Everything about everything.
How are you holding up?
What's her favorite color?
This isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Sarah. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I
can
failed.
understand that.
Saren made sure of that.
That sucks.
I think
He
I
probably
deserve
would have been
the
a
whole
Spectre
story.
if it wasn't for
We had
Saren.
intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire.
It looks
Black
cool
chemical
with the
clouds
Normandy
poured out
reflecting
into
the
the
light in the
atmosphere.
background.
Yeah.
Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500.
Dang.
Mostly civilians.
For no
Saren
reason.
didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my
Saren
chances of
hates
becoming a
humans,
Spectre.
so he doesn't
Don't blame yourself,
want a
Captain.
human to be a Spectre.
I don't.
He's reckless.
I blame
anyway.
Saren.
Uh-huh.
I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence.
See?
Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to?
What's he gonna
Me?
do?
Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact.
We should definitely
The
get
colony
VR
tried to
before
build
we
on what
go
the
there.
Protheans
She's
left
Yeah.
behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Achievement. What do I see? Huh. I don't know where I can actually look at the achievement. Okay, well, we can go out in space if you want. There's some stuff we can do here, I think, still, though. Yeah, there's still one more thing we could do on the Citadel, which is to go talk to that one girl's sister who is working undercover for
Yeah.
CSEC.
I remember.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to head out into space?
Go ahead and talk to her.
Okay. That way we can finish up all our loose ends here. Elevator time! This is the awkward one.
They just
Just look
stare
straight forward.
kind of at the wall. window.
Binary
thing.
Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud.
Fraud.
The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
And then they're like,
Interesting.
This is a big elevator, huh, guys? Alright, so I believe we have to go to Cora's den, which is in the lower wards. Open, let me out of here! Okay. Rah! Down the stairs and past the door and another elevator. Damn it. Ugh. At least this one has the music.
I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
How so? The Normandy is built for stealth, not combat.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
If it comes to a fight, I'd prefer a flotilla ship. It's easier to trust what you've worked on yourself.
You'd prefer a flotilla ship to a state-of-the-art thing. Well, whatever, I guess. I mean,
She's a little bit. Her opinions are strange.
yeah. Pretty much. Okay. So, Corazon's all the way on the other side. Let's talk to this guy. Maybe he'll say, hey, you're a Spectre. Here's $500.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
No.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you
Yeah,
around, Commander.
always. Way too busy for you.
Just likes to psych him out.
Where is Corazon? Over here. Commander Shepard's favorite door! Do 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 do! How did this car get in here? Huh. Doesn't seem like the best place to park a car. Oh, Conrad Werner's gone. Do 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 do. What an interesting life you're living, huh, buddy? Yeah. Leaning against the wall for your entire existence. Okay, so we gotta find what's her chick's sister? There she is.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with C-Sec.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
It's a good thing you don't stand around and look pretty to be paid for it, because you'd be broke.
She looks better than her sister.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at C-Sec Academy.
Are we just there?
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did
They
nothing
go all
to
the
you.
way back.
Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Oh, jeez.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Oh, you gotta go back, guys. Here we go. Commander Shepard's workout video. Get told to go somewhere, go there, go back now. Workout. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door! They're just like, huh? Okay. Doo-doo. Thank you for using door. Welcome to elevator. Are you enjoying the floor?
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
A lot of these are quests you can go do.
I figured, I mean, it sounded like that.
Now we get to go up here and talk to this guy who somehow beat us here. And then go back, probably back down. Or something. Oh, I don't know. Jeez. Oh, jeez.
The really rich people get teleports.
Wait, we went the wrong way. We went the wrong way. I think I need to go back. Ooh, someone's in Novaria.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. I guess the pay's pretty good.
Yeah, we have to go back and then we go a different way. But hey, we get to have more elevator time! Hooray! Garrus is like, are we really here again?
You seem to be attracting unwanted attention, Tally. Several passerbys were staring at you.
Many think less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla and for creating the Geth. They see us as scavengers, little better than thieves.
It is natural for people to dislike rootless wanderers. If Quarians would just settle another homeworld, you would not run into such concerns.
Yeah, I'm sure not just settling another homeworld would be oh so simple. Here we go! Don't shake your head at me. CSEC is actually down here. So we take this elevator. Down the insane asylum padded hallway. Past the Darth Vader Boba Fett face. Thank you. Here we go. It's me.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
So they tell you about someone who was in the military that died and didn't get to do their dream, and then they're like, come join the military. These pretty trees. Turns out they're a virus infecting the Citadel. And once they grow everywhere, they know. That'd be weird though.
Huh. Don't play tricks on me.
Where are you, weird strange man at club? Hello, I'm looking for man at club. There he is. Are you man at club? I'm in your office. Ugh.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chalik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it, but since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
No, because I have speech points.
You're a smart guy, Chalik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge?
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the market.
That's what that is.
I'll send word
Where
through
we
our
just
channels
were
and you're the
again.
buyer.
The same
Good luck,
place.
Commander.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Alright, so we need to go get a weapon mod and just pretend like we're all illegal activity times. Elevator again. At least we're getting experience points. I mean, we're already level 10 and we haven't even left the Citadel yet.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I am Hamlet. You guys do anything? You talk about anything other than depressing things? And what is with those things on your legs? Are those part of a jetpack, Garrus? Use your jetpack right now! Oh, I forgot you have a gun too. Never mind. Why aren't all the stairs escalators? This is the future. I am disappointed. Bunch of words that you can't read! I guess that's good, that way the advertisements just kind of blend in.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these alien companies are, so... Ooh. Oh, we have no money to shop yet, even though we're slowly getting money. I'd like to be able to afford really good things before I just go. But licenses and upgrades and all that kind of jazz I'll buy. Okay, I think that they're down here somewhere. Ah, there you are. There.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay. Oh, hopefully that went as it was supposed to go. I assume it did. I mean, the cop didn't seem like he was a jerk, even though he was risking people's lives. Oh, we'll go turn it back in. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. All the way over here. At least this way I know which elevator to go to. Elevator time. Elevator time. In the future, you drive a car less when you have more elevator time.
In the Citadel.
Needs one of those scooter things where you stand on it.
The hoverboard.
Yeah. Wow, Tally, what the heck is up with you? You need to have it relax.
She's tired of running around this place.
Well, it's training. I mean, she wants to be on the Normandy.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Good. Good. I wonder how many more elevators we'll need to ride. Actually, I think this is the last side quest here, but as you come back to different areas, there'll be more side quests. Well, specifically the Citadel, but that's later on after you do other things.
Right, you have to unlock them. It's how they draw you back in.
Yeah, and it's how they get more use out of the game assets that they've already developed. That way you don't need to spend time making new zones, and they can just make new code for quests in the same zones. There's a lot of science and stuff behind game development.
Yeah.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Boom. Grenades, a whole bunch of shit. We got chemical rounds 3. Commander Shepard likes chemical rounds 3. He wanted that for his birthday. You have anti-personnel rounds, but instead you're using chemical rounds too now. Okay, so that's all. I believe that's all the side quests we have on this Citadel. Yeah, because there's nothing more from that one. These are going to different places, and for some reason I don't know how that happened. Alright, so let's go to the Normandy, which is over here. Let's go check out the Normandy. Mr. Normandy. Mr. and Mrs. Normandy. Saving just in case. I don't know why the game tabbed out there. I was paranoid. I don't want to make sure it saves. And nothing gets corrupted.
In a further development in the M.E.U.I.T.M investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Corrective actions have been taken. The bander bedbird is dipper dappered. A dimmer dur on the dadder vader. Demander dappered. A dander leopard. Allergic to a leopard. Commander Shepard. Okay, here we go. Time to the Normandist. I want to look at the hull to get experience points. Plus 20 experience points. You looked at things. Do it again, you keep looking at. Yeah! 20 experience points. Look at your shoes. Yeah! Okay, here we go. Before you go onto the Normandist, you must be clean of all the STDs. Using painful laser version 2.
Decontamination
Ah!
progress.
There we go.
How many times
What
does
happened to
Commander
Captain
Shepard
Anderson?
have to go through that?
Survives 100
7.
battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Commander Shepard had a blip. He was so inspired he fell through the floor. Alright, cool. Let's look outside. Yeah, you looked outside! 20 minutes point! Okay, we can talk to Joker. Yeah, look at Joker! 20 minutes point! Oh, we got stuck.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Froelich syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I need to know more about this Froelich syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Of course you do.
Oh, good, I found a
100
skill
years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me,
I have to go.
Mid-conversation. Okay, so this is Mr. Normandy. Our ship now. We have a lot of crew on this ship. Navigator Presley's here. He doesn't want to talk. apparently. This is the comm room. There's nothing in here. Sometimes there's codex entries. And as you know, they give you points. Let's go to a different part of the ship. Well, actually, before we do that, we don't actually have to go anywhere. But this is how you go around space. And see, this is the Citadel. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through radiation and a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards, and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the same ring. That tells you how big it is, the diameter, the population, 13.2 million, which is not including the creepers. And there it is. And you zoom out, and this is one part of where it is, and you zoom out again.
Oh.
And then you zoom out again. And eventually you unlock more and more little circles you can go to. Each circle is a star cluster, or a specific star. As you can see, there's Novaria and Pharos. But then we also have a bunch of other side quests and just random things you can find just by going around. The game gets pretty intense. There's definitely a lot of places to go, and more opens up as you explore and do more missions, and that guy's he's blonde. And then, yeah. So it gets pretty good. Another elevator. You just can't get away from those things. Hey, we heard you like elevators. Here's my guy, and he's got migraine. See? Migraine.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to M.E.U.I.T.M sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal...
I demand your thoughts.
We'll talk another time.
Where is your diary, soldier? We'll read them together. Here's Commander Deppard's room. He's a personal manual. You get 20 spirit points. You know how to read. 20 experience points. Kaiden has a migraine. Take a nap and one the sleeper pods. Kaiden. Kaiden, he needs aspirin. Let's get more Medigel. +5. We definitely needed the Medigel. Dr.
Yes,
Chocolate.
Commander. Is there something you need?
Hello, Dr. Chocolate.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
Do you know anything about
I've never
his
worked with
migraines?
him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaiden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about
Says he
opening a
said that
private
with an
practice back
attitude.
on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm Commander Deppard. I know you are, Commander. I'm Commander Shepard. Yes, you are. I'm Commander Shepard. Okay. Isn't it interesting how the words are upside down? I've noticed this the first time I played the game. Admiral Hackett said he noticed it too. but the words are upside down. Yeah.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Looks like we got about 10 minutes left in this Let's Play, so we're just going to do a few more things around the Normandy, and maybe the next episode we will get into some stuff. Ooh, this is a rare armor. Light armor. Oh, it's not as good as what we have. Okay. Hey, Garrus, you like the truck tires, Garrus? You like them truck tires? My name is Garrus, and I like a big old truck tires.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it
That
their
mentality.
way. Protocol and procedure
You're a
come
little
first.
mini
That's why I left.
Uh-huh.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Oh, as long as you understand there, Garrus. I wasn't trying to be big old meanie pants.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Dismissed!
Sir.
Then you can equip everybody. They have their lockers, and you can change your loadouts and stuff.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Graphics look pretty good with this mod.
I suppose it
Even
isn't
for an
all
older
the
game.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find
They pretty much mutated their DNA to make viable births impossible.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, well, we have one or two more people to talk to, and then I think we're ready to go out into space, so I think we're hitting an hour mark almost. So we'll go ahead and end this episode, but like I said, stay tuned. As you know, we upload these quite often, and I upload a lot of other Mass Effect related news and information, so make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to be part of Mass Effect Nation and Rex's Best Friend Club. And as always, thanks for watching. Keela Salai, Mass Effect Nation.